everyone, this is Dawn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick card using Close to My Heart's Besties collection, and this is Zoey. So this is the stamp set. I'm going to use Zoey and her little kitty and the sentiment that says, "A good friend changes everything." I'm also going to be using Charming Background stamps and papers from Daisy Meadows. I'm going to loosely follow the pattern. It's pattern number 17 from Make It From Your Heart Volume 4. So I've kind of used some of the measurements and some of the parts of that pattern to create this card. So I'm going to cut out the Daisy Meadows. It's going to be the background. So I'm cutting that out at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Glacier cut at 3 by 5 and a piece of Lemonade cut at 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to make background patterned papers with these two pieces of cardstock using the Charming Backgrounds Charming Backgrounds stamps. So I'm going to stamp on the soft side of my Versamat, and I have some scratch paper behind my Lemonade cardstock to catch any excess ink over the edges. And I'm just going to stamp this piece of cardstock all over with this little heart background stamp set. So the pattern matches up. So you just go from side to side, and you can either start at the top and work your way down, or start at the bottom like I did and work your way up. And then I'm just going to cover this whole piece of Lemonade cardstock with hearts. The pattern it's rather forgiving, and since I'm going to be covering and layering, I don't have to be too careful as far as precise stamping. Okay, so now I'm going to pick another pattern. I'm going to use little dots to stamp Glacier ink on my piece of Glacier cardstock, doing tone on tone stamping for both of these background pieces, just for some subtle pattern and interest. So same thing, just stamping from side to side and then from bottom to top. And it's a pretty easy pattern to stamp. And just look through your clear block to line everything up. Okay, so now I have 2 more pieces of pattern paper. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment in peacock ink on this piece of white daisy cardstock, and I'm going to die cut it, so I'm leaving room all around it to be able to die cut. And then I'm going to stamp Zoey and her kitty in black ink on white daisy cardstock. And I'm going to color them in using the tri-blend markers. So I've chosen coordinating colors in the yellows and kind of peacock blues to color Zoey and her kitty in. Okay, so off screen, I've colored her in, and I've die cut her using the coordinating die cut. And then I've cut out my sentiment using the Basic Banners thin cuts. And I've cut kind of a little hill of grass using the Fancy Borders thin cuts. And this is a piece of mix-in paper. So now I'm going to start layering my card. So I'm going to put that piece of Daisy Meadows down on my card. It's a side fold A2 card, cut at, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm just going to layer according to the pattern and place everything on my card front. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. So I'm just going to attach all of my cardstock with Tombow tape runner. And then I'll attach the grass with tape runner. And then I'll have Zoey and her kitty standing on the grass. And I'm going to pop them with foam tape, and then the sentiment I'm going to pop with foam tape as well. Pretty simple, but a fun card, and I love that sentiment. So all of these supplies are currently available in my online store. I will make a list with links in the description below. Super cute. These besties are so fun. There's 4 different besties in the collection. I appreciate you watching my video today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.